What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to create a look with the new collection from Kat Von D. This is the Lolita capsule collection surrounding the launch of the new Lolita palette. There are also two more new items, the Lolita Inkwell liner and the Lolita Everlasting Glimmer Veil, which if you haven't ever used their glimmer veils before, they're like a lip topper with glitter in it. They're actually super awesome. I reviewed the blue one when they first launched them, like way back when they first launched them. It gotta be over like a year and a half ago now. They are so fire. I love these. And with the capsule collection, they also sent a restock of all of their Lolita lipsticks and liners, so I'll be using those to help create the look today. I was super excited when I first saw that they were coming out with this collection because Lolita lipstick is one of my favorites. I have loved that lipstick for the longest time. And if you haven't noticed, the tones in this are like, those are my colors, okay? I'm actually wearing, accidentally, very Lolita-esque tones today. We've got like the blush shirt, little rust-colored bralette, and my sweatpants. They match the collection as well. I really need to go to yoga more because this is very hard. As soon as I saw the details of what were in this collection, I had a vision, like a picture of what I wanted to create with it. So I'm going to do that here today. So we're gonna get right into it. But first, before we get started, if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe because I would love to have you around for all of my videos from now until the end of time. And also, if you don't mind taking a second, please hit that thumbs up button because it helps me out a lot. And I always appreciate it. Like, the way that I appreciate when somebody brings me pizza, that's how much I appreciate that, which is huge. I'm just gonna take a second to clip my hair back because it's all over the place as usual, and then we're gonna get started on creating a look with the Lolita collection. Okay, this is what we have on the inside of the palette. Obviously, this is an all mattes palette, so if you don't like all matte palettes, this one ain't gonna be for you. Personally, I like an all matte palette as long as it's something that I know I'll get a lot of use out of. So I'm going to start by going into the shade Besitos. Please forgive my Spanish pronunciations as we go through this because all of the names in here are Spanish names and my pronunciations have absolutely gone to shit ever since I stopped studying Spanish, which is a long time ago now. I'm going to take that on a MAC 217 brush and I'm going to start by packing that through my crease. Ooh. Just going to blend that out with a clean brush. Next, I'm going to pick up my BH number 7 brush, which is teeny baby blending. And then I'm going to go through the same crease area with the shade Lolita. I'm bringing that down onto the corner of the lid as well. So far, these are like pigmented, like real pigmented. That word is so overused at this point that I don't even like to say it, but I don't know a replacement for it, so I don't know what else to say. Saturated, is that a good one? Next, I'm going to take this LUXE 131 mini angle brush and I'm going to go into the shade Con Amor, which is a little bit darker than Lolita. I'm just going to tap a tiny bit onto that brush and I'm going to use that to start kind of patting down in the shape of a wing. Next, I'm going to go into the shape Corazon, MAC 268S brush, and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to keep that a little bit more concentrated and like actually make more of a wing shape. With that last color, I literally just created like the cloud of a wing. It's like the ghost of a wing. So with this one, I'm going to start creating more of like a proper wing shape. Okay, next I'm going to pick up the Inkwell liner in Lolita and I had a plan that I was going to do like the darker wing and then do the lighter wing with this inside of it, but then I layered them over each other on my hand and there's not that much of a difference in the color, so I don't know if we're going to get the effect that I was going for, but I'll be damned if I don't try. So I'm just going to draw a wing within the smoky wing that we created with the shadow. Okay, you can see a little bit of a difference. It's not like as dramatic as I was imagining it, but I think we can make it work. I think we can like, we can make this work. I'm gonna dip into the shade Eternal on a little Sigma EOS 6 winged liner brush. And I'm gonna push that around the edge of where I put down the liquid liner, so that way it kind of gives it more of a difference. And I'll blend out more of Corazon on that if I feel like I need it. to be perfectly honest with you, this was so much more difficult to pull off than I thought it was going to be. Not because of the makeup, just because that's a really hard thing to do and get it to be the same for both wings and even over like the little flappy end of my eyelid. But I think it looks pretty cool, and we are going to continue on to the lower lash line because I went ahead and concealed and put some powder down. Go back onto that same BH number 7 brush and the shade Lolita again. I'm just going to drag that under my lower lash line and blend that up into the color that is extending underneath the wing. And I'm going to go back into Corazon again on a flat Alamar brush, and I'm going to press that into my lower lash line and then connect it into the darkness on the underneath portion of the wing. And blend that up with the same BH brush. I finished out the eyes with the House of Lashes Stella Luxe Lash. I'm loving this palette so far. They're super duper pigmented though, so I do suggest using a light hand unless you want a lot of color at one time. They do give a little kickback in the pan because they're soft, so if you don't like that, that might bother you. Personally, for me, that's not a deal breaker or anything, just wanted to let you know. I'm going to take the Inkwell liner again in the shade Lolita, and I think I'm going to create some faux freckles with this shade. But first I need to put on some blush and some highlight. I'm going to use the Fenty Diamond Bomb today. The way I see it is if you do a matte eye look, then you have full reign to just be glittery on your cheeks, you know? I'm going to use the liquid liner just to create some faux freckles. They actually make a super cute freckle color because they're like a little bit mauve, but like not really, like you wouldn't really notice. But then if you look close, you're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, so all we have left to do now is the lips. I'm gonna do a little bit of an ombre situation with Lolita liner. In the center, we're gonna use Lolita 2 liquid lipstick, which is a little bit more of a coral tone to it. That way we get like a little bit of depth, a little bit of shape to it. And I'm gonna top the entire thing with the new Everlasting Glimmer Veil in the Lolita shade. And this is the finished Lolita look. Okay, so after playing with all of that stuff, first of all, the palette. If you like the tones in there and you like matte shadows, I don't think you can go wrong. I think this palette is gorgeous. It definitely has more like mauve-y purple tones than I was expecting it to before I really saw what the palette looked like. I was thinking it was going to be straight up like browns and stuff because the Lolita lipsticks are like, they're neutrals with an undertone of purple or an undertone of like an orangey shade in some of them, but these are very like plummy. Lolita itself has like a little bit of like a terracotta tone to it. I think the actual shades in here turned out to be really, really nice. As far as the Inkwell liner, it goes on really nicely. I have the Inkwell liner in black, so I know that it wears well. These are super duper matte, which is cool if you have wrinkly eyelids like I do. Hey, I like the shade a lot. I thought it was going to be a little bit lighter judging by the packaging for some reason, but it really is like the true color of like the Lolita liquid lipstick. Like it's basically the exact same shade as that, which I have used as an eyeliner before anyway, so now I can just do it properly and not put lipstick on my eyes, which is great. The only small complaint I had with this is I found that when I pulled the applicator out of the bottle, it was a little bit drippy. The liner itself is more liquidy, which is fine, but it seems like for some reason the tip pulls more of it out than you need. And if you're not careful, it can like drip down onto the edge of the bottle. Not really a huge deal if you pay attention and you're just not like willy-nilly with it, but me being the willy-nilly ass bitch that I tend to be, I dripped it all over myself a couple of times. And finally, the Everlasting Glimmer Veil. I loved the formula of these when I first tested the original shades that they came out with. This is no different. It's very light on the lips. It's very easy to apply. I find that these last a really, really long time on the lips. But if you're comparing it to some of the original shades like Televator, you could put that on and see it from 4 blocks away. Like it is so shiny. This one is shiny, but it's shiny in a more subtle way. If you really like that over the top metallic glitter shine, you're probably not going to find it in this. I do think it looks really good over the Lolita lipsticks though. Like I would definitely wear this out. Like even just for like a regular ass day, like just going to run errands and stuff, like feeling really cute, wearing a nice pair of sunglasses and this, I would like that. So that's pretty much that on that, I guess. We only did one look today and I'm so used to doing 3 looks that this video feels like it's ending so quickly. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you picked anything from this collection up. A few of you guys already told me that you picked up the palette and are super excited about it. So hopefully this gives you like a little bit of eyeshadow ideas. Also, let me know what your thoughts are on glittery lipsticks in general, because I feel like people are very divided on that topic. Personally, I am in the pro camp. I would love to know what you think. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. Please don't forget to leave a like on this video if you don't mind taking a second, because it really helps me out and I always appreciate it. And if you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe, because I would love to have you around for future videos. I am very excited for the next few videos that are coming, because I have another creative one planned and I am very pumped for it. And if you want to keep up with me between videos, go ahead and follow me on other social media, specifically Instagram. That's the one I update the most. I update my stories all the damn time. And I also post like close-ups of my makeup looks and like lip art and other fun stuff over there. And I would love to have you. That is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.